Sexual violence knows no race or class or gender, but I do think that the response to sexual violence does. It's highly racialized, highly gendered, and I think that's what we're seeing in this moment. We've just witnessed weeks of mass disclosure on social media. Millions, literally, of people, mostly women, but more than that, disclosing their experience with sexual violence. What tends to happen in the media is that we create boogeymen. Harvey Weinstein is the new boogeyman. Bill Cosby, Bill O'Reilly, R. Kelly, whoever the people are, they are individual representations of larger groups of predators in our community. What we don't talk about are the systems that are in place that allow sexual violence to flourish. Harvey Weinstein can flourish because of patriarchy and capitalism. He sits right at the intersection of those things. He's wealthy, and there are people who are more invested in his wealth than they are in the human dignity of the women that he has attacked. And that's the problem. The reality is that these were rich, powerful white women who came forward. And as a culture, as a society, we tend to respond to the vulnerability of white women first. It's one thing to take down Harvey Weinstein, and it's like whack-a-mole after a while, right? We're gonna take this one down and take that one down, as opposed to addressing privilege. There's layers to that, right? So there's white male privilege, but then there are white women who have race privilege. And so if you're in the workplace and you're a white woman and there are policies in place that protect you but don't protect the women in administration or the women who clean the building who tend to be women of color, then that's a problem. There's gender privilege. If you are a straight person and you know there's a queer person, a trans person who's being sexually harassed or sexually violated, we have to use our privilege in service of the folks who have less privilege. Individual people, you can interchange them over and over again, but they're representative of those systems. Those are the kind of things, the conversations that will make a cultural shift for us. And that's really what it takes. This is a social justice issue. The same way we would organize around police brutality or taxes, we can organize around ending sexual violence. Those black and brown girls who helped me start this work are who I'm always focused on, and who are always centered, and then it moves out from there. It's the black feminist theory, right? If you center the most marginalized voices, it brings everybody along with you. So for me, what happens next is about what do those people need? What tools can we provide them to start thinking about how to cultivate joy, right? It seems really simplistic in a lot of ways, but learning how to cultivate joy saved my life. And so I want to pass that to people. I want people to know that that's possible. I want people to know that healing is possible.